Do we have theater kids here tonight? Yeah, there you are. Are you pointing over here? Yeah, what's your name? Eliza. You hear that projection? I was like, who gave Eliza a mic back there? Eliza, you still doing theater? No. What happened to your dreams?
The theatre school I went to got shut down because the producers did on kids.
So they shut down schools for stuff like that here? What was this, what level, uni?
Yeah. It was more like in a college. Like it wasn't an official uni. But...
Jesus Christ, I finally learned your fucking vocabulary here. And now you bring it back to mine? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I don't really care, but it was, who are the, where did the kids come from? Or are you saying like,
It has like an after-school program attached to it.
oh God. Did you work with this director?
Yes.
Yes. What do you mean? Were you helping lock the door on the way out? You didn't have to add that detail at all. Did you work with the director? He was my best friend. Did you testify?
No, but it did make me do.
Yeah. Well, listen, it's tough for actors to get press. You got to take it where you can get it. Our director was a pedophile, but you could see his production of Oliver this weekend at the Brisbane Theatre. Eliza, right?
Yeah.
So you're depressed. What's going on?
I don't know.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? Do you like living here?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
My job.
What's your job?
I teach swimming.
You teach swimming. Look out for those coaches. That's good. Are you a good swimming teacher?
Well, I've been there 3 years, so I'd say yes.
Okay, sure. What age are we talking?
2 months to 3 years.
2 months? What exactly are you teaching the 2-month-old? How does that work exactly?
Just getting used to water and looking and feeling it around.
So you're just throwing water at a baby and you're like... Yeah, it's a technique I learned in school. Was that a snort? Snorting is like the squirting of laughter, you know? You don't always want it. When it happens, you're like, I did that shit. Is that one of your swimming techniques? You're like, hey, you got any water stuck up there? You snort it out. So how good of a swimmer can a baby become? Pretty good.
Yeah, I have 2-year-olds that can swim by themselves.
I hope that you're at least watching them. You're not like, oh no, don't worry, he's 2. He'll be fine.
No, I'm there.
That's good. Do you have to like prepare them for like, you guys, what do you have, sharks here and shit?
Not really, because it's pool swimming.
Listen. I'm not such a dumb fucking American that I'm like, even the pool's got sharks, my God. That hurt my feelings, I gotta tell you. I know you guys got it good here. I mean, you guys have universal health care here, right? And in America, you know, if we get punched by a kangaroo, we're fucked. It's over for us. We have them in our pools. What about you? Your parents divorced?
My dad died 2 weeks ago.
No need to rub it in my face. I guess it's the A material tonight. What am I gonna... Sorry to hear. Was that chair for him? All right, enough about you. Back to me.
I lived in America for 6 months.
Oh, what happened? Were you? 6 months is like an ominous time, you know. That's too long for a vacation.
Studying abroad.
A study abroad. What were you studying?
American history.
Anything you want to teach me? American history. What did you learn? What were you studying?
Well, I was just doing study abroad in Boston, and I did a subject on Hitler, ironically enough.
Okay, let's get some more details on that. What were you studying about him?
Man, the life of the times, or something like that. It was horrible.
Yeah. I still have yet to kind of get your take on which side you are. I was studying Hitler, the man, the myth, the legend. The what?
Man, the life of the times. So the times he lived in are the legend.
Okay, yeah. No, I was joking, I know. It'd be shocking if you were pro-Hitler and then paid money to see a Jew in Australia. Anyone have a fucked up family they want to share? You guys are grabbing each other? What's up?
Well, my grandparents divorced.
Your grandparents divorced?
Yeah, when I was 13.
You were 13. Your grandparents got divorced when she was 13.
But it was because my grandmother cheated on my grandfather.
Your grandmother cheated on your grandfather. How old were they?
60,
60. Okay.
I think.
That's fine, yeah.
But the guy that she cheated on him.
The guy that, let me just make sure of her in the back. So, her grandma's a whore. No, she sounds great. She sounds great. I mean, not really. Based on, I don't have all the facts. Your grandma's great. Your grandma cheated on your grandpa, and the guy that she cheated on him with
was her first boyfriend from when she
was her first boyfriend. Oh.
Are they still together?
Are they? Let me ask the questions. I was gonna get there. Are they still together?
Yeah,
They're still together.
they got married.
They got married.
And I was in the wedding.
You were in the wedding.
Yeah.
What were you doing in the
I
wedding?
was the bridesmaid.
You were the bridesmaid?
Yeah.
How did Grandpa feel about this?
But he was at the wedding.
He was what?
Like
He was at the wedding?
the new grandfather or the
No, not the new. I know the new grandfather. My God, old grandfather is not even called grandpa anymore. You like me, the old guy my grandma used to fuck? Who gives a shit about him? Holy shit, life is brutal and harsh. We have any theater kids here tonight? Yeah, hell yeah. You, what's your name?
Zaya?
Zaya?
Yeah.
You still doing theater?
Yes, I am.
Oh yeah? Are you in something right now? Let's plug it.
I'm producing a musical with a local uni, basically.
A local uni. What musical?
It's called Bear, a pop opera.
Bear, a pop opera.
Yeah.
That's it's very sexy and gay. It's like Rent, but like even more. Am I right? I'm remembering this musical correctly.
Yeah, correct. Very
And-
gay, very lots of drugs.
Oh. And it's at uni.
Well, they can't stop us, so.
Did you say they can't stop us? I gotta tell you, rebellions used to be a lot more badass than we will put on whatever musical theater we want at the show. I don't care what you say, we're gonna simulate cocaine with baby powder on stage. You can't stop us. Maybe they'll make a musical about your production. How, is there nudity?
Sorry, thank God.
What, did they stop you?
No, but we are working with lots of people to try and make sure that everyone's comfortable, obviously. But no nudity.
Sure. Guys, it's gay sex and drugs, but we want you to be comfortable and safe. We want to make this the most boring gay sex musical of all time. How are you doing the drugs on stage? Is it heroin? Is it cocaine? What are you doing?
No, it's GHB. So
It's what?
GHB is what date
Is that a... Oh, it's date rape. Oh my God. We want this to be the safest date rape. Never date rape without consent. It is... Do you think, I wonder with Australia if you guys are more like, you know, sex ed in America is pretty bad. Is it, let me ask you, what's your name? Richard? How is sex ed here? Do you remember what they taught you?
It's very average.
Very average. No need to rub it in my face. You went to a Christian school. Whoa. Now Australia is not that religious, like at least compared to. Okay. You're like, actually, we all believe in God, and. So what did they teach you at your Christian school about sex?
Well, so I'm gay.
Okay.
Which is not bad. So they taught us that. They taught us lots of bad things about gay people, but like particularly bisexuals are the worst.
They said bisexuals are the worst? Well, let me tell you, honey, I know a couple, and I agree. You have your Bible with you? Sure. Yeah. Can you pull up the passage about the bisexuals in there? I'd like to hear that one. Do you bring it everywhere or just comedy shows? You like carrying it around with you. I mean, it's a big, like for cardio purposes, you're like, you got like Bibles taped to your ankles, you're like, it's more of a workout thing. Okay, I'm gonna engage politely. What's your favorite verse?
There's a part in Acts where Paul's like going.
This guy's having a post-traumatic stress disorder over here. It's like, no, 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 no! Okay, there's a part in... Okay, let me just say a lot of you guys. So Paul, one of the Jesus disciples, don't ask me anything. Paul, he was the bisexual disciple, and he went around asking people.
He was like spreading the gospel to a bunch of different places.
Spreading the gospel.
He was preaching in this one location for like all night until like 1 a.m. And there was
He was preaching till 1 a.m. That's when I'm going to go for this show too.
And there was a guy who was like in the window. They were on the top floor of the building. There was a guy sitting in the window.
There's a guy sitting in the window at the top floor of the building. He fell asleep.
He fell out of the window
He fell out of the window and died.
God works in mysterious ways. Wait, so that's your favorite passage? Oh, there's more. Okay, good. Woo. Okay. Oh, Paul brings it back to life. And then he keeps preaching. Wow, it seems like Jesus coming back to life was not as special anymore. Doesn't that kind of undermine the whole Jesus thing? It sounds like Paul is... We should be having Paul necklaces everywhere. Instead of a cross, just a picture of a guy dead on the ground like this. That's your favorite passage. It's the funniest one. Oh, so you read the Bible for... I'm not religious. It's just the funniest book out there. It's the Law and Order SVU of religious texts. Sure. You really threw me for a loop there. We were all scared it was going to get hateful, and wow, maybe did they teach you that in school? They skipped that part. What the fuck? Dead and alive. He was like bimortal. Are there Jews here? Yeah, hell yeah. But not as many of you guys are circumcised over here. Is that right?
After the 80s, almost no Australian men are circumcised.
You've been taking a study in the last couple of years, have you? What year were you born? Okay, yes. You can go now. After the 80s, it stopped?
I'm a sex worker.
You're a sex worker. Wow, so you really have been taking a poll, yeah. Do you ever guess? Like, it's like, you know, where you look at like a tree and you see the number of rings, and you can guess how old it is. You're like, well, based on this cock, you're from before the 80s. Is sex work is it legal here?
Yeah.
It is?
It's decriminalized.
Oh. How the fuck is pot not legal here? Isn't it so crazy? Because pot in a lot of America is decriminalized, but sex work is not legal there. And here...
It's kind of legal.
Okay, all right, so let's do a test. But you, sir, do you mind, are you straight? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No. What was that first part that you're like, wait, it's not a job interview. No, no. Are there any straight guys here tonight? Yeah? Would you be more nervous to be if the cops came and you had a joint in one hand and a sex worker in the other hand? You're what? Well, cause for her. Oh, I was not trying to, you know the stereotype, gays don't have sex? Sorry for feeding into that one. I just meant for her. How's business? Is it good? It's... You know August. No, I don't know August. I know it's...
July, August, and January, February are the deadest months of the year.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna ask. Why is that?
January, February, everyone spends all their money over Christmas.
Oh, God, that's tough for those dads out there. Be like, fucking video game system, what the fuck? Who's gonna play with my joystick? Do you have an Instagram handle you want to plug, or how do you?
No, I follow you on Instagram.
No, I know you follow. No. Please, my girlfriend's in the back. We can't. What was her fucking name? You block her right now. Just so you guys know, I will be selling these after the show as well. I'll sign it if you want. But I want to be honest with you. Normally when I do this joke, I reveal that I'm selling cum towels. But as this is my first time working in Australia, I had to use a new merch company here, and they thought I said tea towels. But I like to think on the bright side. So let's just say this is an exclusive cum tea towel, only available at my Australia shows. So if you want to wipe off cum with class, remember to rub with your pinky out. I was so upset. But they've been selling better than the cum towels do. So yeah, I got this, you know what? For you.